Hello and welcome to my tag fixing tutorial. I'm Sibby123 and I'll be showing you how to do it. So first things first, open Sapien and add the tag of your choice. So I'm adding the I'm adding the scarab. So add the scarab.vehicle and you see we get an error. So click done, OK, and print screen all of that. So now once you print screened it, go into Microsoft Paint. There we go. So I want this to be quick. Okay, when in Paint, do Edit, Paste, and you see it says failed to load Vehicle Scarab Bolt Impact. So that must mean there's an error with the impact file. So open up Gorilla. I could have opened it from my desktop, but never mind. So open up Gorilla. File, open, and we're opening our Scarab Bolt. What was it? So we open up our Scarab Bolt Impact. Okay, so Vehicles, Scarab Bolt Impact.effect, because it's as it says here, it's effect tag. So wait for Gorilla to load. So there we go. So now we need to find the error. So anything that has a text box, you want to click on its drop down at the top and just flick through them to find an error. So immediately we've found an error here. So what we want to do is replace that file. So it's looking for effects, decals, bullet holes, plasma red snowburn, except we don't have that, so I'm going to do a plasma blue snowburn instead. Right, so do the same principle for every single one on this list, and I just happen to know there aren't any more on this. There's no more errors. Actually, is there? No, there's no more errors in this file. So what you'd normally do is just check all of it. So I know there's no more on that. Projectile file, bolt, C app bolt. No, there's no errors on that. I know that. But yeah, you go through checking each file that's listed until you find an error on each one. So I'm going to open up Vehicle Scarab Bolt C Turret App Fire. So open C Turret App Fire.effect. And wait for it to load, and there's an error there. So it's looking for a vehicle called C Turret App on the Sounds Turret Fire. That doesn't exist because I don't actually have that, but the sound is actually listed in this Bolt directory in the Scarab. So I'm going to use it, so turret_fire, and there we go, that's fixed. I think that's the only error there, so going to save that. As I said, go through each drop down and check it. Okay, so Paint. Okay, now we need to open the Scarab gun. Well, actually, I'm just going to pause it now and do the rest, and I'll come back to you on the very last one. Okay, so goodbye for now. Okay, so I think I've fixed what I needed to. So what I'm going to do is delete the old Scarab entry and re-add it. So we've still got an error. So okay, so tags camera Scarab large. Okay, so it's just a camera error. So as it says in Sapien, vehicle Scarab. So we need to open the Scarab vehicle file. If Gorilla loads. Okay, go to scarab.vehicle and we need to find the camera. Okay, so I'll just pause this for a second while it loads. Okay. Okay, so it's now loaded. So we want to find the camera, where the camera's located. So camera tracks. There we go, seats. So I said, go through every one of the drop-down menu, and I just happen to know it's in driver because I've done this before, just to make sure I can get it working before I end up doing it. And if you scroll down, there's the error. So it's looking for Scarab large loose under camera directory, but I don't actually have that, and it's not in the Scarabs folder anywhere. So what we need to do is improvise. So Scarab large loose and airplane large loose. So this airplane large loose is pretty much the same. Well, it's got large loose, so I'm presuming it's going to be alright. Not actually sure, but so I'm just going to copy the airplane large loose and just rename it. I don't actually know whether it's actually going to work or not, but I'm hoping. Fingers crossed even. So Scarab. Actually no. Sorry, just delete that. I don't even need to rename it or copy it. Just need to double click on airplane large loose. Ugh, now it's frozen. So I'll just pause it for a second. Okay, so I'm just going to delete Scarab large loose. Okay. Well, actually, I didn't really have to, but I'm going to use airplane large loose. So double click it and save it. Close. Go back into Sapien. Vehicles, edit types. Scarab. Delete. Add. Scarab. Oh, you see, no errors. Perfect. All done. So Scarab. I think it just might be my level. Okay, so I'll just pause it while I just try and see what's wrong. Okay, so it was just my level that was causing an error. So, right, so let's just try it again now. Okay, there you see, it's loaded. See, there you go, it's all there and all hunky-dory. So, there we go. So, the principle is the same for pretty much everything. So, you get an error, just go through the file, go down each drop list, and you should be able to find the error. So, that's the end of the tutorial, and I hope I haven't dragged on too long. Okie dokes, so, goodbye.